are live, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen so far. People I've seen out there are Justin and Jacob. So, evening to both of you. So far, no panelists have shown up yet. So maybe now that gone live, they'll notice that, oops, I forgot I got to be there tonight. We'll see what happens. And hopefully more people roll in as we're going. Got 2 entries in the giveaway so far. Merry Christmas, Gunpowder. And if you want to get in, excuse me, if you want to get in on the drawing for tonight's giveaways, we're going to have 3 in total. And go up to the pinned link at the top and go over to the other post I have over there on YouTube and type in the hashtag Christmas in the chat over there. The easiest way to do that is to right click on the link and open a new tab. That way you don't leave here. Yeah, same thing if you're on watching on Rumble. Twitter, you'd have to also go to the YouTube page. You'd have to come over to the YouTube page for this video that you're actually watching on X, because X doesn't integrate into the giveaway tool. So if you want to enter, you have to do it that way. Yeah, you're going to have to enter on YouTube. And conditions are you have to be present to win. So keep that in mind too. Merry Christmas, Vanessa. So anyway, y'all are probably wondering what you have a chance to win. So give me a second and I'll show you what are up for grabs tonight. All right. Whoa, my camera's way out of it. Evening, Ron. First of all, we're going to have 2 of these up for grabs. Not open. They'll be in brand new packaging and everything. But this is the SOG. I forget what model. Sorry. But yeah. It's got a nice stainless steel blade. It's a lock back instead of a liner or push button. It's got a nice steel pocket clip, which is reversible. You set screws on both sides to do that with. And it's fairly sharp knife too. I know, I've cut myself with it. So yeah, that's what's one of the prizes up for grabs. And Gizzard Gary can testify to how soft these blankets are. He won the same brand off of us last year on the Christmas Eve giveaway, and we're giving away another one because he liked his so much. So that's the 3 prizes: 2 of the blue knives and one of those blankets. Wow.
What shadow? He wasn't getting you the blanket. No.
Well, keep your phone handy, and if you win, I just need to know you're out there watching. That's all. Just make a comment if you're chosen as one of the winners. Nothing too hard. Let's see. Oh, there's Gizzard. Yeah, for some reason, Gizzard's chat that he put out there wasn't showing up in the Rumble Studio chat window. I had to look on the YouTube chat itself to see that he's out there. That's odd. I don't know what is Ron trying to clone me or something. That hashtag he just threw out there. I don't know. Oh, I really don't hate Christmas. It's from Phineas and Ferb. It's Dr. Doofenshmirtz and Perry the Platypus. And the one Phineas and Ferb cartoon, Dr. Doofenshmirtz sings a Christmas song about how he really doesn't hate Christmas. And that's what the shirt's based on. This was a really popular show when my kids were younger. Oh, okay, I got you now, Ron. I'm a little slow on the uptake. What am I thinking about that? So we got 4 people signed up for the giveaway. Come on, folks. I know there's more than 4 of you out there. According to this, we got 3 on Rumble, 7 on YouTube, and I got 4 entries. Where's Misty, Ron? I thought for sure she was going to want to have a chance to win this blue knife. She's got 2 chances. If I ever get a panel in here, we also have a bracket to do. Christmas novelty songs. You know, ones that were one-offs, supposed to be jokes, that kind of thing. Surprisingly enough, the Beach Boys had 2 of them. God, I hate this. Wrong window, Ron. Read the directions, man. That's got to go in the other chat window on the other page because of the way I had to. I had a long list of people that said they could be here for this chat. So I wasn't going to be able to use StreamYard because I have the free version. I don't have a paid account with them anymore. Again, read the directions in the pinned comment, guys, for the giveaway. Don't put the hashtag in this YouTube window. It's not going to work here. It's in the pinned comment at the top of the YouTube chat there, Ron. And I can put it out there for you again. Yeah, just this chat's on the primary channel, but I have a secondary channel where I'm actually hosting the giveaway on because I'm not using StreamYard for this. But I have the other chat because I only have the free version and not the paid version, so I can't only have a limited number of people on StreamYard. So yeah, that's why I set it up that way. Basically, I came up with a workaround to be able to use the StreamYard giveaway tool. Hey, hillbilly.
Come on, upstairs.
It's hard to come up with stuff when you're all by yourself. Any of you guys out there, girls, get any of your Christmas presents yet, or you all got to wait till tomorrow? When I was a kid, we had a tradition that one thing from our parents could be opened up on Christmas Eve, and usually it was a pair of pajamas. A set of pajamas, however you want to phrase it. Yeah, we did the same tradition with my kids when they were younger. They got to open one gift that was a mom and dad gift. And it was usually a pair or a set of pajamas or a nightgown in the case of the girls. Somebody else jumped in here. And we now have a mouse versus a Grinch. And it's DM Foss. How are you doing, Foss?
I'm doing all right.
You in front of me.
I'm taking over, baby.
Yeah, maybe. Wonder if it's because you got your camera on and I don't. I've tried moving this around and it's not sticking. It keeps putting you right back in the front. Poor Gunpowder says her Christmas present won't be there until January 8th. Guessing Tardot must be away from home.
You want me to turn that off?
Huh? Oh, well, it's fine. And now we got Gizzard jumping in. You're muted, Gary.
Where? I don't see a gizzard on here anywhere.
You're Gizzard.
Really?
Yeah, it says so.
No way.
Yeah. Ah,
That's pretty scary right there, let me tell you.
man, your camera must need focus or something. It's kind of
Focused on my screen.
Oh, there it goes. Now it's better. It was fuzzy at first. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Mine's off. Turn mine on. Hey, now I got the first spot back. Yeah, so it had to have been that Foss had his camera on and I didn't. Hey, look, I can almost hide behind this.
It's Gilroy.
Yeah, but
Gilroy.
Gunpowder was asking what my shirt said to see if I can get it to where it's all on the screen. There's what the shirt says, Gunpowder. Now you got the full view. Yes. For those of you coming in late, we will have 3 giveaways this episode. 2 of them will be one of these. Not this exact one. This one's mine. You can't have it. I have 2 unopened ones that will be shipped out to whoever wins those. And Gizzard Gary's favorite giveaway prize we had last year, because he won last year's, this nice soft blanket.
Those are good to have. That doesn't work.
And for those of you who don't know, you got to go up to the pinned comment at the top of the YouTube or Rumble chat windows and follow the instructions on how to enter.
Well, you lost me at having to follow instructions.
It's not too hard.
I don't do that.
Well, you got to. Unless you don't want to win. And when the drawings happen, the winners must be present to win. Well, no, Ron, this isn't a Kinfy. This one actually says knife on the packaging. This isn't a Chinese knife, so they got the spelling right.
Well, it's not a Chinese knife.
This one, I believe the package said made in the U.S. It says on this. Of course, that could just be the packaging. Oh, no, it is Chinese. It says China on the blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Packaging was made in the United States.
Package made in the U.S., yeah. Yes, it is the SOG Adventurer LB. LB meaning lockback. So if you're like G-Webs and don't like liner locks, and you can still open it one-handed and close it one-handed. Really nice knife. I like it.
It looked like the top of my head's cut off. Or the bottom of my head's cut off.
Top of my head, bottom of your head. So
we're like Kilroy, man.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a little better.
Well, you was here.
I was.
Yeah.
Now watch this. I disappeared.
Uh-oh. Look, I can double freak out Ron Wayne. Oh no, there's two Cardinals staring at him now. The little one and the big one. Misty's not here, so there's no reason to freak her out. Could if I wanted. There's the right one. Mini Wayne looks like a Hindu with my logo right in the middle of his instead of a red dot.
Maybe he is.
All right, let's see what our giveaway counter's up to. We gets to get ready to give away a prize. We now have 7 entries. Let me bring that up over here in the Rumble studio real quick. Yeah, pretend I know what I'm doing.
We can always pretend.
Mm-hmm. All right. I guess we have 7 entries. Should we give them a couple more minutes or should we draw?
Mm-hmm. Could give them a minute.
And I do have, like I said, it's 16 selection bracket to do after we do this first drawing. So hopefully we get more people in here before then.
Maybe.
All right. I don't think we're going to get anybody else entered. So this will be for one of the knives. Okay. And say when.
Now.
Jacob, who would have thunk it?
He wins everything.
All right, Jacob, you see the email on the screen. I need you to send me your address, and I'll get that out to you. Did you switch sides there, Gary?
Did I do what?
You switched teams, man.
What do you mean?
You got the Cardinals instead of the Royals.
Well, I thought we were supposed to have 2 Cardinals on our screen.
Oh, okay. I got you. I don't know if those ones
I thought
freak
Ron
Ron
would
out.
like that. So
I had a girlfriend that switched teams after we broke up. It really took me a while to get over that.
We know a couple of guys from doing live streams and stuff that have had that happen to them. Yeah. And Hillbilly says it's rigged.
well, of course it is.
And the good news is, Hillbilly, Jacob can't win a second time. So. You can only win once. Pull up my notepad real quick so I remember who won things. Okay. Jacob S. Knife. All right. Oh, things got big again. Mini Wayne's a Hindu again.
Actually, if you look closer at my picture, there's 3 Cardinals on it.
It's right here. It's right at the very top of it. I don't know if it's in black for you or white, but
It's in black for me.
okay. So if it's in black, you might not see it. It's on white. It's white on my screen. So I don't know.
All I can read is the media.us, and that's because
Okay, let me
it's
see
over
if
the
I
top
can.
of-
Let me see if I can fix that. Let me see if I
It's a free streaming platform. It's not going to exactly work well.
If I put a background on it. Did that help? Can you see it better now?
There you go. Yeah, because Redneck Prepper said he couldn't see it either. There it is.
Okay, there you go, guys. See, I need people to tell me these things, or I don't know. Because, like I said, on my screen, it was showing up as white.
Well, I have a change of plans for tomorrow.
Oh,
I found out, well, just a few hours ago. Oh, there's Cardinals. Okay, well, let's
I got
all
two
put
Cardinals,
Cardinals
too.
on the screen there. All right.
all right. I guess I can change mine.
That my daughter wants me to come to her place for Christmas. So, well, the good news is my daughter has Netflix, which is going to come in handy around 12 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
She was going to fix her famous brisket, but she couldn't find any brisket. It was all gone. She sent me to my store to look, and everybody in this town was at the grocery store this afternoon. It was crazy. And I was not able to find one either. So
No,
we're having something else.
We got it fixed, Hillbilly, so no need for that. Because the one you have is my private email. That one's the channel email. Now, which set of these Cardinals freaks out Ron the most?
Well, I don't know. I think Voss is the most inventive.
Convert.
I don't need to convert.
I converted away from that.
In fact, I have a midnight mass tonight.
Oh boy, you got a busy night.
That's gonna be fun, ain't it?
Uh-huh. And midnight masses are murder. I ain't been to one of those in years.
I went last
decades. All right, let's move along to our next point of business here. Yeah. All right. So, can you guys read that okay?
I can see where it says novelty Christmas songs. I can read that just fine. Is there something else I should read?
Yeah, every one of the song titles.
That third one on the left is so small I can't read.
I know, that's nothing for Christmas. The one with like the psychotic kid who breaks a bat over somebody's head.
I don't think I know, but maybe a couple of these.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're pretty obscure.
Yeah, well, they're all like some kind of joke song or a one-off.
Now, Foss, since he tends to gravitate towards the obscure, was probably more familiar.
Well, the ones I can read, yeah, I've heard them.
Yeah, for some reason, some of them the writing was big when I was typing in, and other ones the writing got super small. I don't know why. No matter what I did, it wouldn't fix it. It would just keep it that same size. So, in our first block, we have I Am Santa Claus by Bob Rivers. Think of a song about Santa Claus to the music of Black Sabbath's Iron Man. And that's what that is.
Do you have Backdoor Santa on this list?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever heard that one beyond it, so I was going with from ones I knew and stuff. And then going against I Am Santa Claus is I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas by Gayla Peavy, who was like 10 years old, I think, when the song was recorded.
Yeah, I just watched a short video on her and the song. Pretty much after she did the song, her parents kind of pulled her out of the limelight, and
Mm-hmm.
she kind of grew up normal.
I'm
but
guessing
still
she
loves the
didn't
song.
get a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I sure hope not. That would be.
That would have been hella cool if she did, though.
It would also been hella dangerous.
So, well, you're going to have to take care of it, young lady.
Yeah. Wake up the next morning and the kids tore to pieces. For those that don't know, the hippopotamus outside the mosquito is probably the deadliest animal on the African continent. Responsible for more.
Cape Buffalo. I think is number
Oh.
one. Hippo's up there.
Last poll I saw, or survey or whatever I saw said the hippo was more dangerous.
Well, it kind of depends on which hippos they asked.
That's true.
Probably which part of Africa you're into.
Can you eat hippo? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I suppose you could.
It tastes like chicken.
Physically, yes.
Wouldn't know what the hell it would taste like.
Like chicken.
That's what everybody says when they don't know what something tastes like. It tastes like chicken.
Duck doesn't taste like chicken. It tastes like duck.
That's because it's a duck. Yeah. So,
And of course, duck is definitely traditional Thanksgiving food, or Christmas food, I should say.
hey man, Thanksgiving too, but thanks to John Madden. It's one of the 3 ingredients in a turducken.
You ever eat turducken? I have.
No, I've never had one.
It's absolutely delicious.
I had not a full turducken, but I don't know. It was kind of about the size of a roast, so it wasn't. It was like,
Was it like
I don't know if it was just breast meat or.
Yeah.
The one I had was actually, it's in a turkey pan, full-size turkey,
Yeah.
full-size duck, full-size chicken. But what they don't tell you is there's a layer of Cajun stuffing in between each.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes it delicious.
Oh, Madden always said that. Madden's like, you got a chicken and it's wrapped in stuffing and it's stuffed inside the duck, or the duck stuffed inside the chicken, rather.
Oh, then
And
there's
then that
what is it? The pig turducken? Where they
Now,
stuff all
that I've
inside
never
the
heard
pig?
of.
this is John Madden, the way John Madden described it. And then you take that chicken with the duck shoved in it and you spread stuffing all around that, and then you stuff that into the turkey.
And what they don't tell you is you're probably going to be paying $100 on up for this, because
Yeah, they're not cheap.
obviously it takes quite a bit to make.
Oh yeah, got to be a pain in the ass because you got to debone all 3 birds because you slice it when you serve it. You slice it like a cake, so you get a little of
But
each.
boy, is it good. Yeah, one year my brother-in-law from South Texas, he told us, he said, you don't have to cook anything this year. We brought Christmas dinner. And he was telling me about this turducken. I'd never heard of it. I thought he was making the whole thing up. I said, you're making it up. He says, no, I'm serious. It's right in there in the kitchen. Finally, I had to go in and look, and it's like, son of a gun. What's this going to taste like? And then I had some of it. It's like, oh, wow. Best Christmas ever.
So, now that we've got our obligatory food conversation in, doesn't fail. Every chat somehow ends up with a food conversation. So do either one of you know the two songs here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, Gary, which one would you vote for out of those two?
I'm going to go with the hippopotamus.
You going with the hippo? How about you, Foss?
I will also go hippo. I like them thick. Thick.
I guess the hippo wins.
There's only 3 of us.
If somehow we were to get a tie, the audience gets the deciding vote. So if anybody else,
That's going to be a
jumps in
good
here,
trick.
I'm saying if anybody else jumps in, where we
You're
have
going to have an abstain somehow in there.
so
They have
next
to use
one.
non-Euclidean geometry to get there.
feeling-
Wow. Have to have a big pan.
Ostrich, you moved to Ducky? Because you'd have to have something big enough to fit inside the ostrich, and a turkey is dwarfed by an ostrich. You'd have to shove the turkey into an emu, and then the emu into
What kind of oven are you going to put that in?
I don't know, ceramic kiln?
Damn big one.
Cook it in the ground, Hawaiian style. Like they do with the roast boars.
Guess.
Growing up, we used to do that every year, every summer.
Jacob says maybe he needs to buy a couple lottery tickets. You're a little late. You should have been doing that months ago. The way
I
you
know,
ran.
right? That's the reason Travis T hasn't come back, because Jacob's done stole his thunder.
Uh-huh.
Or is he Travis T?
Ron says with the ostrich, you stuff 4 turduckens into one ostrich.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So moving on, we got Nothing for Christmas about a psychotic kid who complains because he's getting nothing for Christmas when he does some things that really aren't criminal, like rip his jeans when trying to climb a tree. But then he also makes kids eat bugs, and then he commits felonies of passing false money and attempted homicide. Versus the sequel to Snoopy versus the Red Baron, Snoopy's Christmas, which is based off the Christmas truce during World War One. And Snoopy and the Red Baron have a little party and then fly off in their own separate directions. Foss, you can pick first this time.
I'm going to go with Snoopy because beagles are beloved of this channel.
Right. What about you, Giz?
I've never heard the Snoopy one, so I'm going for the nothing.
All right. You know what? I won't vote. Now let the audience can have. Let me throw up a poll here. We'll go Snoopy or the Psycho. And the poll is started. So, audience vote will decide the winner on this one. Oh, you need to listen to both of them, Ron.
You should have just played them for us.
I don't think YouTube would appreciate that.
I did it.
It's just a copyright claim. They won't take
Oh,
your
yeah,
channel
plus
down
they-
for it. Just can't monetize it.
Well, I ain't monetized anyway.
You do get copyright claims, and that chat is not viewable in Russia.
Oh, damn. There goes my audience.
I don't think I have a big following in Russia.
I don't have a big following anywhere.
No. At least not that people subscribe anyway.
Well, in my apartment, I think just about everybody here subscribes to my channel.
Says we got 13 watching. 3 on Rumble and 10 on YouTube. 11 on YouTube now.
A lot of them are hiding. They're lurking.
Yeah.
Maybe they're drinking their eggnog. I haven't had any yet.
I haven't had any today either.
I've never.
I bought some today, but I haven't had any yet. I figured I'd wait till at least 7 o'clock.
All right. We'll give it till it hits 3 minutes. And we'll stop the poll. It looks like Snoopy's going to take it, though. It's 100 to none. Everybody's voting for everybody's favorite beagle.
It's not even a real beagle.
People like Snoopy.
I'm old enough to remember when the comic strip was still running.
So am I. All right. Snoopy moves on. Now we have, according to a poll bracket a couple years ago, the greatest Christmas song ever, the Chipmunk Song by Alvin and the Chipmunks, going against Run Rudolph Run by Chuck Berry. And for those of you who weren't around back then, yes, the Chipmunk Song absolutely won Best Song. Best Christmas song on a bracket against the likes of Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and so on and so forth. So, Gizzard, Chipmunks or Chuck Berry?
I'm going to put the chipmunks to bed. Chuck Berry. Let's get these
Foss?
people out of here in the first round so we don't have to deal with this crap again.
Foss?
Run, Rudolph.
Is it that hard a decision?
He already said.
Did he? What did he say? I didn't.
Said Run, Rudolph.
Oh, okay. Remember, I got hearing problems, so we got Run Rudolph. One cartoon character beat another set of cartoon characters.
Chuck Berry is not a cartoon character.
No, but the Rudolph is. He had to give writing credits to the guy that wrote Rudolph because he used the Rudolph name. And next we got The Man with All the Toys by the Beach Boys and Walking Around in Women's Underwear by Bob Rivers, which is done to the tune of Winter Wonderland. Foss?
The Man with All the Toys. The older I get, the less I like parody songs.
All right. Gizzard?
I haven't heard either one of these, so I'm going to give the audience my vote.
You've never heard The Man with All the Toys?
Nope.
Wow. All right. So I guess the audience's vote will count twice. So, audience, you get the decision on this one. Start a poll. All right. There's the poll is up. We got one vote so far. No, now we got three. Yeah, Walking Around in Women's Underwear is winning with 3 votes. And
Gary, have you heard Boogie Woogie Santa?
I don't think so.
it was hard to whittle this down to 16, let me tell you.
The only Beach Boys song I can think of is Little Saint Nick.
That is on the bracket, and so on the other side. The cat is on the table trying to jump up and get the chain to the ceiling fan. And meowing at it. Animals
And
are silly.
the very best version of Santa Claus that's coming to town is definitely Springsteen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one was so done by so many people. It's like, I tried to limit it to songs that were done by maybe 1, 2, at most 3 different artists. But Santa Claus Come to Town's been done by everybody. So there's probably some obscure recording somewhere where Metallica was doing.
I've never released a version of it. Let's put it that. Not yet.
Well, you're not a music artist either.
I could be. Sing along with Giz. Hey, Stephen Sheets can do it. I can do
Yeah,
it.
Steven Sheets can do it. He probably has. He's probably saying that. Oh, man. Come on, somebody else needs to vote out there in the audience. We're at a 50-50 tie with the audience,
Have flip a coin.
right? I don't have a coin handy. Come on, just one more person vote on the YouTube side. That's all we need. There are 13 out of you, and only 6 have voted. All right, we're calling it at the 3-minute mark, and the man with all the toys moves on. That was a close one. 7 votes, and it was 57 to 42%. All right, now we go over to the other side of the bracket. We got The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al versus Dominic the Donkey by Lou Monte. Who went first the last time?
False, dude.
Okay, so Giz, you're first.
Okay. Once again, I haven't heard either one, so I'm going to give the audience my vote.
Okay. Personally, if I were picking out of those two, would be The Night Santa Went Crazy. Let's see what the audience has to say. Or The Night Santa Went Crazy. Damn, I can't even type. The Night Santa Went Crazy? Or Dominic the Donkey. When we did the greatest Christmas song bracket, people were throwing a fit that wasn't on the list. So I thought I'd throw it on this list, and nobody knows it. It's like, what the hell? And we were talking about a specific Christmas song, though, G-Webs. But yeah, you're right. They did do Carol of the Bells. Yeah, with 3 votes in, Dominic the Donkey's ahead. Well, we're waiting on Gizzard's vote to be tabulated by the audience. What do you think, Foss?
I guess I'll go Dominic.
I guess the 3 people that have heard of either of these songs have voted. Man, they used to play The Night Santa Went Crazy all the time on the radio when I was younger, growing up in Pittsburgh. I never even heard Dominic the Donkey until this year.
Maybe that's the problem. None of us grew up in Pittsburgh. Maybe that's the only
It's a
place
Weird
we
Al
know.
song. It was off of one of his national albums. It was on the Billboard Top 100 at one point. I think Dominic's going to win this one with all of 4 votes. It's got 75% of the vote. So 3 people like Dominic the Donkey, and 1 likes The Night Santa Went Crazy. So Dominic moves on. By the way, The Night Santa Went Crazy is not a parody song. That is a Weird Al original. Spell that wrong. Hell no, I didn't spell that right. Oh, God. Damn it. There, now I got it. Right? Yeah. All right. Now we got the Battle of the 12 Days of Christmas interpretations. First, we have the 12 Days of Christmas by the Mackenzie Brothers, also known as Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas, and the 12 Pains of Christmas by Bob Rivers. Yeah, I could have done one of these brackets where it's just Bob Rivers songs. He's got a bunch of crazy Christmas songs out there. So, us, which one?
Oh. Bob and Doug, eh?
Ready?
Hoser?
Gizzard? Oh, shove off, you hoser.
And a beer in a tree.
So Bob and Doug move on. For the record, the 12 Pains of Christmas, if you haven't heard that one's really good too. They even do an Archie Bunker impression in that one. All right. Next, we got the Beach Boys song that Gary has heard of, Little Saint Nick, and Jingle Hell's Bells by Bob Rivers, which is a parody of Highway to Hell by AC/DC. So, Gizzard, which one?
We gotta go with Little Saint Nick. That's a Christmas classic, man.
Foss?
Beach Boys.
All right. So, Little Saint Nick moves on. The song about souping up Santa Claus's sleigh like a hot rod. Next, we got Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer by Elmo and Patsy, going against Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC. Foss?
Christmas in Hollis.
Gizzard?
Reindeer. Never heard of the other one.
Oh, I'm sure you have in commercials and stuff because it's been used on a lot
I'm sure
of
I
things.
haven't.
He chooses not to. I've heard it.
All right, so we got to take this one to the audience. Snob, I just want to know that 2 out of the 3 people on this panel sent me a Christmas card. Gizzard doesn't like him very well, he thinks.
Somebody didn't get any sent out this year. I think I got too involved with baby stuff.
All right, so we go to the poll.
I may have to get some New Year's cards. Do they make such things?
They make everything cards.
God, I can't type.
What I could do is make them early 2025 Christmas cards, and I could beat everybody.
All right, the poll is up. Is it Grandma in a Vehicular Accident or Christmas in Hollis?
It's not a vehicular accident. There's no vehicles involved.
Yeah, it was supposed to have been Santa's sleigh that ran her over.
This reindeer didn't say anything about a sleigh.
Still, it's the driving part of the vehicle is the reindeer.
How do you know it was attached?
because they specify about it being attached.
I saw the video on TikTok a couple weeks ago, and there wasn't no sleigh. It's just a bunch of deer running across the road, and they knocked this woman over. That's truly the way that happened.
You ever watched the Christmas special? It's hinted that it was in a sleigh that hit her. How can anybody be voting for grandma getting run over by a reindeer? I can't stand that song. Let me put it on there for completeness. That song is wore out its lifespan. It's got there's
Be
6
itchy
foot-
like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
There's nostalgia reasons for that.
I heard a regular version of that song, and I don't know who it was. Kind of like a Dinah Shore, Debbie Reynolds sounding singer, and it's a lot better than the Chipmunk version.
Well, to be fair, if you heard the Chipmunk version before it was speeded up, it might sound better.
And I think grandma's gonna win this one.
No battery. No battery. No battery.
Low battery.
Yeah. The cats screwed up the cord to our in the house telephone. Every time I get it set up properly, the idiots go and attack it and screw it up again.
You haven't beat these cats yet? Just remember, you can always get new cats. They multiply rapidly.
Mm-hmm. Don't
And
I
people
know?
are always giving away kittens.
All right. And grandma in the vehicular accident wins. Because some old fat guy in a red suit can't drive. All right, so we go back up here to the top left again. We got I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas versus Snoopy Christmas. And I believe, Gary, it's your turn to go first.
Hippo.
Foss?
Snoopy.
Oh, we go back to the audience for this one.
Did you forget how to vote?
I said I'm not voting. My vote goes to the audience.
Sounds like a cop out to me.
Being lazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, you should go back and watch the old streams. When I've done a bracket, the audience has gotten my vote.
If you weren't lazy, you would just show me that stream.
Yeah, you know how long it would take me to find it? All right, poll is up. The vote is yours. Oh, this one keeps going back and forth every time somebody votes. Well, Snoopy's finally taking the lead.
What is wrong with these people?
The hippo didn't fight for his country.
Snoopy did. Yeah, I don't remember Peter Potamus ever being in the military.
He's African.
He dressed like a colonizer.
It's because he was captive All the hippos in the United States are captive, you know. They were brought here against their will.
Yeah, Snoopy's taking this one. It's not even going to be close. You got 8 votes, and Snoopy's at 3/4 of the vote.
Well, I sure ain't voting for a song I've never heard.
But it's Snoopy, man.
So, I'm not 8 anymore.
But how many beagles do you know that can fly around on their doghouse and get into a duel with the Red Baron and walk away?
He was in a
Well,
dream state, to be fair. He never actually
that
left
was
his
imaginary.
doghouse.
He was fantasizing.
I don't
So
know.
you have a delusional dog here.
Neither of the songs about it say that Snoopy was being delusional.
Oh, you saw it in the comics. He never left the yard.
Saw it on the damn TV shows. But the song doesn't say it. Yeah, I'm going to close this one. Snoopy wins.
I think this thing's rigged.
Hey, that was the audience voting. I don't know how I could possibly rig that.
Throwing
Easier
it to
than you
the
think.
audience in the first place.
All right. We got 2 rock classics. Run Rudolph versus Man with All the Toys. Apparently Gary's never heard of the second one. Even though it's from when he was a kid. In fact, it was on the same album as Little Saint Nick.
I didn't have the album.
That was the one you had upstairs.
Foss, we'll start with you this time, I think.
Run, Run, Rudolph.
Gizzard?
Rudolph, it's over.
Yep, that one's over. If Rudolph goes on and wins, this will be the second bracket that a Rudolph-themed thing has won. I believe Rudolph won Best Christmas Special, didn't he?
Well, if we had a Bernie Fife Christmas, it'd be perfect.
Next, we have Dominic the Donkey versus the 12 Days of Christmas by the Mackenzie Brothers. The all kinds of screwed up 12 Days of Christmas. Gizzard, which one?
We're going with Mackenzie.
All right. Foss?
I concur.
All right. And I would too if I were voting. Next, we got the Little Saint Nick versus Grandma got run over by a reindeer in a vehicular accident because Santa was too drunk on cookies to pay attention where he was going. Foss, which one?
Little Saint Nick.
Gizzard?
Little Saint Nick.
All right. Now we got Snoopy. 2 iconic Christmas cartoon characters. Snoopy versus Rudolph. But this time in song form. And not the song one is known for. His origination.
I can't say. There we go.
So, Foss?
Snoopy.
Gary?
Okay, what 2 are we voting on again? Because I can't see the whole bracket.
Snoopy and Rudolph.
We gotta go with Rudolph.
All right, so we got to throw it to the crowd out there. Snoopy and Run Rudolph Run by the guy that liked to put cameras in women's toilets.
What a guy does in his spare time has nothing to do with it. You act like you've never done that, Reg.
I've never done that, Gary.
He prefers to be there himself.
Got 6 votes and a 50-50. Oh. 7 votes, and Rudolph takes the lead.
If them votes come in, you must have more viewers. That or they're waking up now.
8 votes, and it's 50-50. We haven't even hit the 1 minute mark yet. There's some passionate people about Rudolph and Snoopy out there. Yeah, Rudolph just took a slight lead. Yeah. It's 55-45 with 11 votes. How many people we got on the YouTube side? I think that's it. I think I can call that one. If I find the right window. Yeah, that's all that we got. 13. Oh, there's 13 viewers now. There were 12. So we got 13 votes. And Rudolph wins. Calling that one early. So where'd I put that damn bracket? Right there in front of my face. That's where I put it. And Rudolph wins that side of the bracket. Now we got the big guns. We got the 12 Days of Christmas by the McKenzie Brothers versus the Little Saint Nick from the Beach Boys. Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, no less. Gizzard, which one?
I'm going with Little Saint Nick here.
Foss?
Little Saint Nick.
All right.
Boom.
Now we got 2 Rock and Roll Hall of Famers going head to head for best novelty Christmas song ever written. Will it be Run Rudolph Run or the Little Saint Nick from the Beach Boys? Foss, which one?
Is it Run Rudolph Run or Run Run Rudolph?
It's Run Rudolph Run.
Rudolph.
Gizzard?
Little Saint Nick.
Ooh, the crowd gets to decide who will be the best, according to this bracket anyway. So, we got versus right, and the poll is open. Ooh, and the Little Saint Nick takes a commanding lead right out the gate. T-Webs wants to know how the McKenzie brothers didn't win. They ran into a brick wall called the Beach Boys.
Break.
And I think Rich is going to sing the winner once this is all done.
No, I'm not. We got 10 votes in this time. We had 13 the last time. Come on, folks. There's 11, and it's getting closer. 55 to 45. On the percentage wise, that is.
If you don't vote, they win.
Oh, you made somebody vote again for Little Saint Nick, so now it's 58% to 42%. I don't think the 13th person who voted last time is going to be able to swing it. And they just voted for Little Saint Nick, so it's over. Little Saint Nick is the champion of novelty songs. Or Christmas novelty songs, anyway.
As it should be.
And that's that for the bracket.
Take that, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Ha. That memory has now been erased from my memory.
Oh, it still happened.
It's been avenged.
Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, well, I guess we're going to have our second winner. Accidentally hit draw again.
Did I
Hillbilly.
Mm.
Hillbilly gets... What should we give Hillbilly? Should I let the crowd vote on it?
Is he here?
I don't know. Is Hillbilly out there still?
He's got his own show here in a little bit.
Yeah, he does. I knows what time it was.
I can't remember what time his show.
His is 9:30 Eastern, I think. Or it's 9:30.
Yeah, you're right. 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. You got an hour.
Yeah. Hillbilly, you out there?
I can't see the bracket.
The bracket's not up anymore. Or are you talking about the
Or not the
stringer?
bracket, I mean the picking thing.
I'll pull that up in a second.
Yeah, Gary won't get this, but it's kind of a guess who won the pony kind of situation going on here.
Yeah. No, Hillbilly legitimately won. But it doesn't seem like Hillbilly's out there.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh goodness.
That means I'm going to have to redraw anyway. Because he's not there. You got to be present to win.
He's still logged in.
Did you state that ahead of time?
Yes, I did. Multiple times even.
You gotta have printed rules.
Jacob's asking if you're doing your member show tomorrow night, Gary.
Yes. I am. And there's going to be 2 prizes, not just one, because it's
Give
Christmas.
Hillbilly One more chance. Come on, man. Are you out there? Yeah, it looks like we got a draw again. And here we go.
And the winner is Rich White. Oh,
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be legal.
Rich White, baby.
G-Webs. Now,
G-Webs
what
doesn't
does...
make knives.
Yeah. But does G-Webs win a knife or a blanket, or should we leave it up to the audience to decide?
Audience should decide.
All right, pool. What does G-Webs win? Knife
$10,000.
or blanket? Start the pool. G-Webs, are you out there?
Does it get cold in Tucson?
Oh, it's a light blanket. I don't know. Is G-Webs Steven still out there? He hasn't said anything since the comment about the 12 days of
I
Christmas.
was going to say, you took it away from Hillbilly.
Uh-huh. Well, whichever wins, that's whoever.
Maybe your audience left after your bracket was over. It's all about the brackets.
Yeah, it must be. Whoever wins the pool, that's what the straw will be for. Yeah.
There he is.
G-Webs is out there. Okay. So now we just have to wait and see what he wins. Is it the knife or the blanket? No, he was taking the pup out. Okay. So far, blanket's in the lead. It'd be a good van blanket for him. For when he's on the road. Pups could lay on it, whatnot. Oh, knife just took the lead with 11 votes. Oh, it's tied 50-50. Okay. He wants to know what knife. So let me go over here and stop sharing that for a minute. Turn my camera to actually being a camera. One of these ones, G-Webs. And it's not a liner lock. It is a lock back. With thumb stud.
There's Hillbilly.
Hillbilly's back out there now. Too late, Hillbilly. You lost, man.
You can always, whatever G-Webs doesn't get, you can send to Hillbilly.
That's
And
true.
the blanket is one of these with the ties and everything. Like I said, this will make a really nice vehicle blanket for in your van. Or a little, it's not super heavy. And it's really soft. All right. We're at 19 votes. Where did people come from all of a sudden? 20 votes. Yeah, it looks like G-Webs are getting a knife.
Yeah, it does look like it.
Yeah. So congratulations, G-Webs. You win the other blue knife.
Wow.
Just like this one.
People tuning in finally. All right.
So congratulations to G-Webs. I think I might have your address, but just be on the safe side. Just send it to the email on the screen so I make sure I got it.
You want to do a poll as to whether we should give the other thing to Hillbilly since he's here now?
Hush.
What are you you barking about?
He wants to bark.
Shush! There's nobody there.
Just because you can't hear somebody doesn't mean she can't.
There's a truck. There's another truck. There's cars. Oh, honey. The guy that lives over there. You need to be quiet. It's bad enough you. Well, they did kind of spook me when we left that here, but still.
If you send me a Christmas card, I haven't got it yet, G. So I don't know.
He said you sent a Christmas card.
Oh yeah, yeah. Duh. Hello.
I finally
All
got
right.
mine from Ron Wayne too. So
Yeah, Amy does all the Christmas card filling out. So, did you send G-Webs a Christmas card?
Everybody was in the book.
Is he in the book?
Yeah, I thought we did.
Okay. Yep, she says you're in the book, so we got you.
We should have got it by now.
He did.
Okay.
Yep, so you're good. I got your address. Okay.
oh great.
Yeah. Well, she's right here. Here's the little loudmouth. Look here. Look here. Shadow. Up here. Look up here. People want to see what you look like. Look up here. Oh, don't look with the corner of your eye.
Oh, look at the puppy.
Looky. See?
Who's a good boy,
Girl.
girl, or whatever.
She's a little girl.
Yeah, G-Webs wants a puppy too.
No, I can't send the puppy. The wife's puppy. She wouldn't like that too much, G-Webs. Sorry. Yep. Yep. I got a card from Foss too. By the way, thank you, Foss.
You're welcome. I've only got one back so far because I just went through everybody
Did
I
we
had an
send you
address
one?
for. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
I don't
so
know.
some of those addresses are a couple years old. And
We were doing it because I was sick that week.
Yeah, Amy said she may have forgot to send yours out.
Remember, I was
she was. Yeah, she was really sick that week. She got one she remembered.
that's okay.
He said that's okay.
You know, I try to get everybody. I think you missed some of the people I was supposed to get.
Hey, yeah.
You got yours right, Giz?
Yes.
You saw what it was, right?
Yeah.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo. Oh yeah, we hear you. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.
You
Hey,
missed
Merry
the bracket,
Christmas,
man.
Jason.
Rich, boss. Good evening, Grandpa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I believe we sent you a Christmas story Christmas card, Gary.
Yeah, I emailed you.
Yeah, I know you. But the reason why Gary got a Christmas story Christmas card is because he hadn't watched it yet, and then
Yeah, I got a
watches
chuckle
it.
out of that when I got that card.
That's what I got. Oh,
Yeah.
Fud. Fud.
Yeah.
The whole reason we bought the Christmas story Christmas cards is because Gary didn't see the movie yet.
You haven't seen the Christmas story?
He has since then.
Yeah, I watched it, a week or two ago. Yeah.
Yeah, a week ago. Yes, on Sunday.
Gonna go get you one of them lamps, ain't you, Gary?
I need to.
Redecorate that.
Well, I got the Red Rider.
Well, there you go. All you need is a lamp.
That's right. That and a duck.
I think they ate the duck. Oh yeah. Oh, so just go to
I've
a
eaten
restaurant and
duck
order
before.
duck. Huh?
Said I've eaten duck before.
Okay. Didn't say you didn't. All I was saying for that, all you gotta do is go to a restaurant and order duck.
I'm sorry. Duck's awful greasy.
Yeah, it's not the best tasting. 'Cause we used to hunt them. And as far as eating game birds, I'd much rather have a quail or a pheasant, personally.
Yeah. Well, I had them. Only duck I ate was those Peking ducks or whatever from China. Peking duck.
Yeah.
They were yard raised. You know what I mean? Oh man, they were terribly greasy.
Duck can be, doesn't matter if you get it wild or farm grown.
And one year at my nephew's, he actually served goose. And I wasn't exactly a fan of it either. But
Yeah, I've served a lot of goose and made a lot of people unhappy.
Yeah, but you missed the bracket, Jason. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
oh, Misty's out there.
Isn't
Isn't it glorious? Wonder if Minnie Wayne got his kiss yet. It's still not midnight, and there's mistletoe around.
Yeah. And Misty didn't win a blue knife because she wasn't out there to do it. She could still potentially win a blanket. But you got to follow the directions in the pinned comment at the top of the YouTube chat, or if you're on Rumble, at the top of the Rumble chat. And as stated, you have to be present to win.
Gotta remember, the kind of people who subscribe to your channel aren't real good at following directions because we've kind of
It's not exactly a hard direction to follow.
learned, don't like directions. Sounds like a rule.
And just to show, yes, see, I do have the knives new in package. They will not come used. They are brand new in package.
Yeah, but it doesn't say Kimfy on it, so it's not near as cool.
That one's all soggy.
And it does have SOG's lifetime warranty on it.
Your lifetime or the knife's lifetime?
I don't know.
High Points have a lifetime warranty too.
So what are we going to do now? Still got time to waste.
Well, I'll tell you boys, congrats on your football game.
I'm assuming you're talking Notre Dame.
Good luck on the next one.
Georgia.
Oh, I'd love to see Notre Dame beat Georgia.
Yeah, something about a nose tattoo was brought up last night, Gary. You're
That's
right.
what, yeah.
A tattoo of a nose or a tattoo on your nose?
I don't think we came to a conclusion on that one. A tattoo of Minnie Wayne on a nose,
Mm-hmm.
or a tattoo of a nose with Minnie Wayne on it. She's not wrong. It is Ron's fault. Ron doesn't seem to be able to read very well.
Well, Ron reads just fine. He can spell Kimfy.
And if anybody can hear it in that background, the wife has Frosty the Snowman on.
Well, that's a good show.
Well, I hope you have a good Christmas Eve, Rich, because Christmas Day is going to be kind of a downer for you, I'm afraid. Steelers got to play the Chiefs tomorrow at noon.
And their defense is suffering because against Baltimore, they had one of their starting defensive backs in the game. And didn't have either of their best wide receivers in the game either.
So, I watched Ohio State play a few days ago, and they were kicking some serious butt.
Yeah, that was a real good game. That was a real cool atmosphere in the stadium that night, man. It was a good one.
Well, it seemed like to me where they might have been, I think they were maybe a little psyched out, a little nervous during the Michigan game. They didn't seem to be the least bit nervous. They just went out there loose and played football.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I watched a shitload of it before and after. The Tennessee fans, a lot of them showed up. It wasn't 50% like they were saying.
No.
But there was a really good crowd for the visiting team there at Ohio Stadium. That was probably one of the more, everybody wore orange, so you knew who they were. But that was a really good crowd for the visiting team there, probably bigger than normal. I'm glad the Tennessee people came. First playoff, everything was, exciting and great. They had it on the news. Those people were leaving at the beginning of the second quarter. They came here and they talked all kinds of trash all day. They talked all kinds of trash at the stadium, and boy, we really put it to them for it, man. It was so cool. They were playing Rocky Top, Tennessee, over the stadium speakers while the whole crowd was singing, "Nah, nah, goodbye." It was just great, man. It was a great evening. Yeah, because basically we had that game taken care of in the first few minutes, and the whole rest of the game was just like really enjoyable,
I just realized the Cardinals are back on the screen. They're going to freak Ron out again.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy that quarterback that you stole from Kansas State last year.
Hey, he's a new buck now, buddy.
We liked him too.
Buddy, he's really done us good. He's a really good leader on the field. I see him in his quarterback play. He's like never confused. He's in complete, control of everything. He's just a really good quarterback. I mean, he may not be flashy and have all the great numbers, man, but he does a good job for us. He's committed to be a Buckeye now and stuff. So I really like the guy, man.
Well, I'm sure from the prospect of pro draft and stuff like that, there's a lot more prestige in being at a school like Ohio State versus Kansas State.
Yeah, he's been playing really good for us, man. He came into this, this is his first year. He showed up, didn't cause any problems. Went through the battle, won the job. Hasn't looked back, man. Yeah, he throws an interception about every game here or there, But we'll handle that, man. He's not real flashy. He don't do a whole lot, man, but he don't really do a whole lot wrong, and that's pretty good.
All right, what time do we got here? We got 15 minutes until we need to start closing this down. So I think we need to have another giveaway. You
Free stuff.
Did you enter, Jason?
No, I'm all right.
Okay. Let me bring the giveaway tool back up. And I guess I'll show the last prize again. So this is what everybody's competing for this time. If my camera ever turns on.
It's a big
sorry, I'm
warm
sharing.
blanket.
Hold on. Give me 1 minute here. There we go. This is the last prize. Again, extremely soft. It'll keep you warm in winter, but it's also not too heavy that you can't use it in spring or summer if you need to. So, really nice blanket.
Hey, what we see is a Danger Mouse taking on the Grinch. We can't see you.
What?
Oh, I saw him.
Oh, I don't. All I see is the Christmas thing here with the mouse and the Grinch. That's the only thing on my screen.
Huh.
As soon as you went big, that's the picture that I got.
Wonder why.
Maybe I've been blacked out.
I don't know. Nobody else is saying anything. I don't know.
I'm seeing Rich.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the view on my screen is the Christmas picture there and the chat on the side.
Huh.
And you're scrolling, script at the bottom and email at the top. But yeah, even like right now, mine is sitting on the mouse, the Grinch, and the chat.
That wire over on the left-hand side of the screen almost looks like a dog.
Is that about the cord for my phone?
Yeah. It's in the shape of a dog's face.
Yeah, kind of. It was like a Great Dane or something.
It's a big dog.
Yeah.
Might be a hippo.
I don't think it's quite a hippo. Ron says he sees me, so there's got to be something on your end, Jason.
Well, at the top of my screen, I got things that says background, solo, duo, but nothing changes when I hit it. Auto.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. We need to get.
I'm on my phone. Maybe that.
Oh, phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be why. Maybe it's a phone thing. So.
Well, give it away then.
All right, going back to presentation.
Give it away. Give it away.
Yeah,
Give it away now.
T-Wubs is like, I see my new knife. Yeah, it's sitting there. All right. So let me go over to that screen. We got 6 entries. So if you're not entered, folks, get entered. Says we only got 6 people entered. See,
Good odds.
you can't win again, G-Webs.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
Hello, G Webs. Merry Christmas to you.
Rob's out there. Evening, Rob.
Rob, Merry Christmas.
No, this isn't the Emmett Otter. That was Jason a couple years ago.
That was classic.
Hey, I'm still on probation. Let's not bring up no Emmett Otter.
So Jacob and G-Web both got a knife. We got to figure out who's going to get that blanket. Give you a couple more minutes if you haven't entered yet. Follow the directions in the pinned comment if you just came in. Guess what I'll tell you, it's a really nice blanket.
It is.
I'll take your word for it. I haven't seen it.
It's basically the same blanket Gizzard won last year, only a different color scheme.
Good blanket to throw over you while you're sitting in your recliner watching football.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
A throw blanket.
hmm I love throw blankets.
Guess nobody else wants to enter, so we got 6 people. All right, here we go. Can Gizzard make it 2 in a row?
Somebody's going to win.
No, Justin Grimm wins.
Justin!
All right, Justin, I need you to email me your address, buddy, if you're
The
out there
Dayton
still.
Bacons are. Yeah.
So he could have used it last year when his furnace broke. It was not stolen from anybody, Rob.
That's Sportsman's blanket.
It's brand new, never been napped in yet.
That blanket has not been used by anybody. It's brand new.
Sportsman.
Yes, I know it was bought at Sportsman's Warehouse, Amy. Jesus.
Yeah, I hope you don't have as much trouble sending it to him as you did me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think mailmen are much of workers around that West Virginia area.
Well, we sent it UPS last year. UPS was actually cheaper.
A couple different times.
Yeah, and when Gary and I would call customer service to try and get it sorted out, we kept getting the same Apu guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
It sounded just like Apu.
But he did take care of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Justin, you'll like that. Of course, all those prizes are good.
Mm-hmm. I was really shocked by that blue knife, and after using mine for a few weeks, I was like, you know what? That's what we're giving away for the Christmas giveaway this year. It's not too heavy. It's nice, lightweight. It's got a decent balance on it. So far, it's held a pretty decent edge on it.
So you up to 1,000 subs yet?
Huh?
Or 500 subs?
And not quite. 413 the last I looked. It's like I'm stuck in that area.
Hillbilly.
Huh?
I just reading Hillbilly's comment.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I saw that.
Hillbilly. Merry Christmas, buddy.
I hate to say it, but the Chiefs probably will win tomorrow, depending on if they got their secondary settled or if Pickens plays or not. You got the Steelers when they're having their down part of the season with injuries.
No, he's already making excuses now.
I'm not making
Listen to his
excuses. I'm
tips.
stating a fact.
Well, it's,
They lost 3 of their starting defensive backs in the game against Baltimore, for Christ's sake.
are the Chiefs in like number 1 place or anything?
Oh, yeah.
Are
They've
they?
only lost one game all year.
Okay, so are they in any kind of situation where last game of the year they may not play their starters?
If they
If
beat
they
the Steelers,
if they
they-
win tomorrow, then they clinch the home field advantage, and they can pretty much sit everybody against Denver next week.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Next week will be the sitting week. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought this was the last game. I'm sorry.
worst part is on Sunday the Steelers could have clinched the AFC North, but then they lost to Baltimore.
Well,
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Nobody cares.
Nobody asked you.
Ooh.
He's still salty when the Steelers beat the Seahawks, so we have to forgive him.
Oh, Hillbilly's firing shots across your bow now.
Wasn't that he couldn't throw? It said he has a wide receiver that was too small and couldn't catch it.
Who can't throw? I thought the
Russell
Steelers.
Wilson.
I thought the Steelers had Justin Fields.
He's hurt.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
And they got Russell Wilson, but he's been playing good. He just
He's like 50 years old now.
he's 35, I think. They said during the game. But yeah, not having your top receiver and then having a guy that was stepping up and taking all those long passes get hurt in the game, at the beginning of the game against Baltimore didn't help either.
The sun was in their eyes.
Need to bring Big Ben out of retirement.
No, let's not do that. He wasn't doing too good at the end of his career.
Yeah, he held on just a season or two too long, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he should have retired a season or two before he did. But he wanted to play out the rest of his contract like he agreed to. So he was hoping they were going to draft somebody and help him and have him like mentor the new kid, and it didn't work out that way. Because why? The Steelers front office is stupid at times. I love how they keep bragging up how Tomlin has never had a losing season. No, but some of those were 8-8. Quite a few of them, in fact.
Yeah.
G-Webs is wanting to know if Christmas is even legal in New York.
I don't know. Is Rob still out there?
I don't know if he's
Do they-
out there or not.
Did they call it something else? Call it by a different name?
Kwanzaa, maybe? I don't know. Well,
I think they still have Christmas in New York, but you got to put everything on your debit card. You can't buy anything with cash.
they at least have it at Rockefeller Center because they have Christmas at Rockefeller Center on TV every year.
They're saving everything up for New Year's Eve and the big New Year's Eve party at Times Square. Time
Okay,
to wake up.
who's blowing up now?
That's
The
my
internet.
hillbilly alarm.
Where did the notepad go? Better put this down before I forget. All right, so I have all three winners and what they won saved in a notepad document. All right. What the? Why is it on my homepage? Are we going back to Cardinals again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured if you could have Cardinals on your logo, I could have Cardinals on mine too.
Ron said that it was a nice bracket. Thank you, sir.
What was the bracket subject?
I believe he says
Novelty
nice bracelet.
Huh? Oh, yeah, nice bracelet. Which one? The one on the right or the one on the left? I got them both from Ron, so. Ron said, no, not the Cardinals. Yeah. That's about it, Hillbilly. He says, yeah, New York is very green. Instead of planting a big tree to use every year, they spend thousands to cut down and haul in a tree. If anybody's wondering about the Xmas thing,
What about it?
well, some people think that it's removing Christ from Christmas. I've heard numerous people say this
It's
before.
not true.
I know it's not true. The X originally was the cross of Peter that was used back when that
Yep.
was the symbol of the church back way a long time ago. And then once they stopped using it and started going to the crucifix cross, they just took the P part of it off and kept the X to symbolize the cross. So there's your history lesson for tonight.
There's you some different Cardinals.
Uh-huh. Yeah, those are the Arizona variety.
They are.
Desert Cardinal.
G-Webs, you say it's faster to type, but that's one of the reasons why they shortened it. Because back in the day, when you would have somebody transcribe a letter for you or print a book or something, they would charge by the letter. So it became cheaper to come up with a way to, abbreviate words, and that was the way the church chose to abbreviate Christmas for that purpose.
I'm going to jump out.
Okay.
Merry
I
Christmas.
see how it is.
Yeah, well, Merry Christmas. Everybody have a good Christmas.
You too.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
Later. Louisville Cardinals.
Well, Louisville's the Cardinals. It's Stanford that's just the Cardinal, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the X in Xmas is basically just a cross turned 45 degrees,
Uh-huh.
which is representative of Christ. So,
Now she's watching what looks like some old Max Fleischer cartoon. I didn't say anything was wrong with it. She had to be argumentative about everything.
I was looking for.
Justin says an X looks like a cross being carried. Historians have argued back and forth for ages whether Christ had to carry the whole cross or just the cross arm bit.
Well, I don't think anybody was actually there, so
No, but
opinions will vary.
from other, well, the reason why is the Bible says he carried the cross, right? But we know from the transcriptions and everything of other crucifixions that usually the condemned carried just the crossbar. So there's some confusion among historians whether Christ carried the entire cross or just the crossbar.
It was a goalpost, actually.
If it was a goalpost, it was a funky goalpost. Somebody messed up.
Yeah, it wasn't a crucifixion, man. It was an after party.
Okay.
They tore down the goalpost. I actually went to back in the day when they were new, I went to Guns N' Roses concert. And it was like a whole weekend event. There was a lot of bands there. But you basically had to park in a big grass field, for parking lot. And since we just stayed in a friend of mine's grandpa, we borrowed his great big giant Cadillac. We just stayed in the car. You know what I mean? And got up one morning to start going to the concert. It was Guns N' Roses day. And they had a guy that I don't know how he was on it, strapped to it, tied to it or what, but there was a dude up on a cross like Jesus, and his friends was carrying him on the cross. And I remember they all got arrested, or at least got stopped by the police. I'll never forget that. They was walking right down the walkway through the cars. They was carrying a dude on a cross.
Seems like a weird thing to do.
You know how concerts are, Rich.
Uh-huh.
He was probably too drunk to walk, and they was just trying to get him to the show. That's all.
Let's go up here. Get the rolls in the oven to rise overnight so no cats get in.
Yeah, guess we should start wrapping this up for the night.
Yeah.
There's Coop. You're late, Coop. Came in just at the end. Merry Christmas to you too, sir.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
So, Giz, what do you got coming up, man?
Well, tomorrow night, Christmas Day, 8 p.m., members only chat. Friday night be the last episode of Foul Territory for season 6. So we'll have our year wrap up. We'll tell who our most prolific panelists were, and we'll give stuff away. That's at 9:00 p.m. Friday. So that's what I got coming up. Thanks for having me. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yep, no problem. Thanks for jumping on. Jason, what about you?
Oh, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Hopefully I could make it this weekend for Gizzard Show. And, hope everybody just has a real wonderful evening tonight. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. And if you have to go back to work, at least you got a short week. Just hope everybody just is nice to everyone and has a really enjoyable day. Have some good memories tomorrow.
All right. Thanks for jumping on, man, even if you were really, really late.
Better late than never, they say.
Yeah.
I kid.
Yeah, we just got Mom a big screen TV, and I had to go buy a stand to fit it. And
Is she
my
doing
brother
better?
showed up. She's about the same. All she does is watch TV. So we just had like this, I don't know, like a 19-20-inch TV that the nursing home provided. So we got rid of that, man. Got our 50-some inch. I had to go get a stand. We put it together. We got her all fired up. Updates downloaded and pictures all adjusted. And she's really happy.
Cool. And Ron Wayne also says Merry Christmas, everybody. So Merry Christmas to you too, Ron. And on that note, we will bid you adieu. We will be back at our normal time come this Sunday. Today was just, we've been doing a show Christmas Eve for what, the last 5-6 years now, it seems. And it wasn't going to be right not to do it on Christmas Eve. And
it's a holiday tradition.
Yep, and it was busy Sunday. We finished up what little Christmas shopping we had left, so there was no way I was going to be able to do a show Sunday and tonight. So pushed the show back to tonight from Sunday, as well as doing it being the Christmas Eve show. So, and thank everybody that showed up, everybody that voted in the brackets. Some of you all got to be the more than just the deciding vote in a couple of those. You got to be Gizzard's vote. So good crowd participation out of you guys tonight. Appreciate that. So anyway, we'll wish you all a Merry Christmas tomorrow and have a safe New Year as well. And we will catch you all later on. Have a good night, folks.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Shitter's
Christmas.
full.